Hey fam, today we got us a banana nut bread and it is so delicious. OMG. Okay, you guys, so you want to start off with 2 bananas. If you're trying to do low carb and you're on keto, then I recommend just doing 1 banana and adding some banana flavor. It'll actually cut the carbs down a little bit because this comes out to about 7 carbs per slice, but you can cut that down. Okay, and then I have already cut up. No, actually, I cracked 4 eggs, but I only use 2 eggs and 2 egg yolks for this recipe. So you don't want to use the full egg. You just want to use 2 eggs and 2 egg yolks. And you guys know how I be cracking eggs, so I crack these off camera, trying to get just the yolk itself. Then you want to take your blender and you just want to combine your eggs and your mashed bananas together. And for the bananas, also make sure that you're using pretty ripe bananas. So when it starts getting brown, the browner the better is what most say. Okay, so now we're getting ready to add in our vanilla extract. Normally, I do not measure my vanilla. I just pour vanilla and lemon flavor into my dishes. I never really measure, but I'm making this for my mom, so I'm going to go ahead and measure it out today. And you want just about a tablespoon of vanilla extract. This is where some of your flavor is going to come and marinate with those bananas. And then we're going to just add some baking powder to this as well. Okay, so now we're going to add our salt. I use pink Himalayan salt for almost everything. That's the only salt actually that I have in the house. I don't have any other salt. So we're just going to add a little bit of this into the bowl. Now you want to just incorporate everything together that we just mixed in, some of our dry ingredients with the wet ingredients. And you just want to make sure everything's mixed in really, really good. So just mix it on up. So now we're going to go ahead and add our sweetener. I use Swerve confectionate sugar because it's a powder form, so it doesn't make anything come out grainy. I ran out, but it's okay because we got a backup bag. Good thing I had picked up another bag earlier at the store. I was running a little low baking all these keto goodies, all these little keto treats I've been whipping up in the kitchen. Follow me or making this banana bread with me, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you can be alerted when the next video comes out. I do have more to come, and thank you to all my subscribers who are still hanging in there with me. We're growing together. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and finish mixing in the sugar and get ready to add in our butter. So you all know I always use Kerrygold when I'm cooking. It's real purified butter, the healthiest I think on the market so far. So that's what we're going to add to this because we try to keep our snacks as healthy as possible. I already dumped the butter in there, but you can see it's melted in, and we're just going to mix this up. I did melt my butter down some so to blend in a little bit easier. And then do not skip on the flaxseed meal. So this is Bob's Red Mills flaxseed that I'm going to put in here, but you want to make sure you put your flaxseed meal in here. I would advise you not to substitute on the flaxseed. So go ahead and get this mixed in really good. Okay, and then we have our almond flour. So you just want to make sure that you use a finely ground almond flour for this recipe. And you're just going to incorporate this with the rest of your wet ingredients. I hope you guys are making this along with me because this came out so good. So I hope you guys are continuing to bake with me. Try it. It's not that hard. I am really not a baker, but I'll try anything one time. If it comes out good, I'll do it again. One thing with a lot of these keto treats and pastries is just about getting the right consistency and making sure that you mix everything up really well. And so we're getting down to the last of our ingredients. So I'm just really making sure that I blend this up and combine everything really good. And then I've already pre-chopped the walnuts, but these are the ones I use from Trader Joe's. And then I just roughly took a knife and just chopped them down. So at this point, you're done with the mixer. So you can just use a regular spoon or spatula to mix in the last of your ingredients, which is going to be these walnuts. And you know, I didn't think about it at the time, but you could add pecans to this as well. So you can do walnuts and pecans if you like. Okay, we're gonna give this a final stir and get ready to put this into our baking pan. So I've gone ahead and lined my pan with some parchment paper so it'll be easier to pull out, because the last time I made a little bread, it was the cake I made, it got stuck in the pan. So we're gonna use parchment paper this time. You want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Okay, in the oven we go. And can we say banana bread is ready? You should have a nice golden brown color on your banana bread. And then you just want to take a knife and slide it on the sides just to make sure that nothing sticks. And you should be able to lift your paper on the sides and it's going to come right out. Voila, there you have it. A nice loaf of banana bread. We're going to go ahead and cut this. It's still a little warm, but I cut it anyway. And then we're going to get it plated up. It's very soft, moist, and it has more of a cakey taste texture to it than an actual bread texture. But we're just gonna slap a little bit of butter on it. You see it's still warm, the butter is just melting right down the middle of it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. We are done with our banana bread. It's about, I want to say 7 carbs, I believe, per slice, because I use 2 bananas. But if you want to cut back on the carbs, you just want to use 1 banana. And there you have it. Thank you so much. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, fam. Bye.